Hi, I'm Ben from Welcome to Kelowna, and this is my weekly sports rant. This week I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest surprises of this young NHL season. First up, the Anaheim Ducks. Now, it's early in the season, they only played a couple games, but they sure started off right. They played the Vancouver Canucks and they knocked them on their ass. That's no mean feat to come out and nail them down with a 7-3 loss. Of course, the Canucks are probably used to letting in 7 goals, but still, it's quite a feat for them to do that this early. So they've won both their games, they're scoring a ton, and they're doing it all with the worst penalty killing in the league. And not like just sort of bad, they're sitting at about 43%. That's pretty sad. Like, I could probably take like gloves and sticks and hockey equipment and scatter it all over the defensive zone and get a higher percentage for penalty killing than the Ducks are doing with their guys on the ice. Probably means that they're not going to be able to last with what they're doing right now, but right now, the Ducks are a surprise. My second is Claude Giroux. He sure had a great year last year, but it seems like the curse of being on the NHL 13 cover is affecting him as well. Him and his Flyers are doing really crappy right now. They are averaging like 1.25 goals per game. They can't score. He has no goals. He's got just a couple assists, and the team is really struggling right now. I hope that he can shake off this curse and do better, because I picked him in my pool, and probably a lot of people did, thinking he was going to be pretty good this year. Hopefully that doesn't turn out to be a lemon pick. My next biggest surprise? Who knew that Theoren Fleury was back in the NHL and playing for the Oilers? Or at least that's what this goal celebration seems to be. Actually, Yakupov scored a nice goal last second. My biggest surprise about this is, why is this such a big deal? Apparently the Kings dressing room was really upset about this. Like, come on, Kings, seriously? It's not like they were like going crazy with the celebration. He just got really excited. It wasn't like, na 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 boo boo, you suck. What was it like in the dressing room, Kings players? Like, he was mean to us, he celebrated too much. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a cup ring on your finger. You just won the Stanley Cup. Get over it, you babies. And that leads us into the next surprise. The Kings. I mean, I guess you would expect there to be a Stanley Cup hangover. There's been a lot of that in the recent years, but I thought with the lockout that they would have all that time to rest, that they wouldn't have that hangover from playing late the year before and going to the Cup. But the Kings are not doing well right now. They're not scoring, they're not keeping the puck out of their net, they're really struggling. And I'm not worried. I think the Kings are probably like the ninja of the NHL right now. They're sneaky, they'll be there, don't worry. They might be bad now, but they're going to sneak in at the end, they'll be in the playoffs, and they'll probably be a contender for the Cup again. My last biggest surprise of this season has got to be this guy, Marty Brodeur. He's 40 years old. How is he playing as good as he is right now? He should be like thinking about midlife crisis and getting a minivan or buying a sports car to compensate. He shouldn't be playing like a 20-year-old. Hold my river. I have to say, when I drafted him in my pool, somebody taunted me and said, "You do realize that you're bidding on the 2013 version of Martin Brodeur, don't you?" And I'd like to say that version is looking pretty good right now. I'm happy with the pick, that's for sure. At least, that's the way I see it. I'm Ben from Welcome to Kelowna.